published an article titled NFL Next Person Up. The article started talking about the sale of the Denver Broncos. Pat Bowlen was forced to put up the team for sale because of his Alzheimer's disease. Pat Bowlen was a very successful owner in the NFL. He did a lot for his franchise, but also for the league, and was very heavily involved, and his presence as an owner will be missed. He sold the team for $4.65 billion to the former owner of Walmart. But the problem with this is that this now owner of the Denver Broncos doesn't have as much experience as Pat did in ownership of a team or just around the NFL in general. And the problem with this is a lot of these owners that have had a lot of experience in the NFL and in ownership and have very, very important to the league are also growing in age. Owners like Robert Kraft and Jerry Jones are both in their early 80s and approaching retirement soon. Roger Goodell even is in his 60s and could see soon retiring. The average age for owners is 72, and only 8 controlling owners in the NFL are young or too young for Medicare. So we definitely have an aging problem in the NFL, but there needs to be a replacement for these owners. So what are they doing right now? They have certain leadership programs for future rising executives that could be owners, and that's just getting them involved in the ownership of the NFL, getting them around the programs to see if they could one day maybe take over these ownership of the NFL teams that they have. What else are they doing? They're having family members who are involved take an active role in the team and its future, just being around the team, being able to also kind of get hands-on experience into what ownership could be like, and just being around the team is very important if they're going to take over one day. And then just having other current owners take on bigger leadership roles in the league. Certain owners that are younger, preferably the ones that are too young for Medicare right now, are going to be the ones of the future, and they're going to have to carry a lot of weight. So just getting them to be very involved in the league and its future, I think, is very key for the future of the NFL as a whole. So my key importance just from this article is that this is a very urgent topic. NFL owners are aging by the day, and a lot of them will be retiring soon. So it's very important as the days and years go on that they need to find replacements for these owners. And I think they are doing a good job of putting up leadership programs and then just helping family members to get a better grasp on what ownership and league involvement should look like, but keeping that up and finding new ways to help improve that. And then also just the sale of teams shouldn't be driven off of revenue, but it's if the owner will be active in helping the succession of the league, just replacing like these big owners like Jerry Jones and Robert Kraft. You're going to have owners step up and be just as involved as they are to help the league